as you can see, we are Tibetans and supporters in New York, and we're standing outside the Nepali consulate in New York, and we're here to raise our voice and raise our concern against the recent deportation by the Nepali government of Tibetan refugees to the Chinese government. And this is actually the first time in 7 years that the Nepali government has repatriated Tibetans to China, knowing full well that Tibetan refugees who escaped to Nepal, but when they are forcibly repatriated to China, they are subjected to torture, imprisonment, and worse. So this is a violation of international law. This is a violation of human rights law. This is a violation of principle. And we are here to say that the Nepali government should work with the United Nations. They should honor their gentleman's agreement, which they signed with the UN in 1989, which agrees that the Nepali government will not stop Tibetans who are escaping through Nepal to India, where they are trying to see their leader, His Holiness the Dalai Lama. So we are very concerned, and we're here trying to send a message to the Nepali consulate, on to the Nepali government, that Nepal must honor these agreements, and Nepal must protect the safety of the Tibetan refugees.
Yeah, well, I'm here to protest that for years Tibetans fleeing oppression in China have been able to exit to the free world through Nepal. And the action that the Nepalese government took to deport the Tibetans back to China, where they have been imprisoned, is unconscionable. And I hope that they will change their mind and not yield to pressure from China.
Stop deporting Tibetans to China!
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 As a Tibetan, my message to the Nepali government is to please stop deporting Tibetan refugees back to Tibet, because as of the 1989 gentleman's agreement we have with the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, you are signed as someone who would provide a safe passage for Tibetan refugees escaping from Tibet through Nepal into India. So please stop deporting Tibetan refugees back to Tibet, where they're now under Chinese authorities and most likely will face imprisonment and torture.
Nepali Sarkar Murdabad!
Nepali Sarkar Murdabad!
Stop deporting Tibetans to China!
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 Shame, shame, Nepal, shame!
Shame, shame, Nepal, shame!
Shame, shame, Nepal, shame!
Shame, shame, Nepal!
The consulate phoned the State Department people. And so the State Department people were saying, you guys can't go up and deliver it yourselves, but so they actually talked to the acting ambassador. So he himself knows that we're here and knows about the issue, but he refused to take the letter. So we just posted the phone number for the consulate on Twitter so that everybody, all our people in our network can call the number, because now so when the acting ambassador refused to get our letter, we started calling the consulate from inside just to ask them if they could send someone down to accept the letter.
Into China!
Stop deporting Tibetans to China!
Shame, shame, Nepal, shame!
Shame, shame, Nepal, shame!
To all the Nepali friends that we love and that we respect so much, you know, I think Tibetans are always grateful for the fact that some of us are able to live in Nepal and enjoy certain freedoms. And up until a few years ago, Tibetans actually had relative freedom to organize ourselves politically, culturally, and economically. But in the last couple of years, the Nepali government has made it really difficult for the Tibetan people and Tibetan refugees in Nepal to actually even make a living, to survive, let alone doing anything political. So our message to all our Nepali friends is that if the Nepali people put more pressure on their government, I think we can make a difference. The Nepali government, fortunately, is a democratic government, and in spite of all the shortcomings, it is a government that is supposed to respect the views and opinions of its people. So the people elect the government, and if the people raise their voices and speak of their concern about the Tibetan refugees, then the Nepali government will have no choice but to take some action. So eventually the support from our Nepali friends is much more important than anything that countries like the US and India can actually do. So I appeal to all of our Nepali friends and supporters and brothers and sisters that any support that you can give to the Tibetan people at this point will be much appreciated, not only by the Tibetans but by the global community.